Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Alaika, and I am so grateful to be here, and of course I am so happy to have you here. And today we have a very special guest from Hong Kong. She is an Indonesian professional who also works as a life coach. She is a very amazing, powerful life coach and being one of my life coach as well. And she has been working and living in Hong Kong since 26 years ago. And yes, wow, it's amazing. And if you are in the journey of your self development, so this video is for you because Devi Sharif, the name of this amazing life coach, we'll talk about uh, her experience, her knowledge, her skill, and share the motivation and inspiration in this sector, the self empowerment. Devi is not only a professional, an Indonesian professional who worked there, but she also uh, provide a lot of contribution to the Hong Kong community. And also, of course, she loved to provide her services as well in the sector of women empowerment, people empowerment. So yes, again, this video is for you. So, but before I go to introduce you, before we invite Devi to join our virtual room, uh, I believe that you are agree with my quote that life sometimes is not easy. Life is not always easy. It is like we are sailing the ocean, right? Sometimes we face the big wave, sometimes small wave, and sometimes it's just stillness. But however, when we face a big wave, we feel like we are stuck, we cannot go anywhere. It is like we will drown. So that's why we need a support. We need another hand to help us, to pull us, to stand up and to be able to continue our life journey, right? So at that moment, we required a life coach to facilitate us, to help, to support us in seeking or see the solution. What is the solution problem? Right. So I think that is all from me, the intro, and let's welcome Mbak Devi Sharif into this virtual room. Hello, Mbak Devi. Welcome to my virtual room. Welcome to my channel. We are so happy to have you here, and I can't wait to introduce you to my audience. So welcome. Yay.
Thanks, Alaika. I'm
Yeah.
happy to be here. Hi.
Yay. Hi. We are so grateful to have you here. And I cannot wait to introduce you to my audience, to my friends, because for me personally, uh, I'm really grateful to know you, to learn from you. And I know that there is a lot of out there, which is also in the self-development journey and also need a life coach. So please, Madevi, introduce yourself because I know that if I am the one who will introduce you, there will be something missing there. So please introduce
Thank
yourself.
you. First of all, Alaika, thank you for having me here. I know, um, your busy schedule, you have lots of followers. I actually adore you and admire you as well.
Thank
So
you.
a little bit about myself. So I'm Indonesian, live in Hong Kong for 25 years, following my former husband. Um, but then our relationship does not work because we just two different people. um, and I remember I was so unhappy that one day I was dreaming like, oh my god, I hope I dreamed that I took my youngest son to the beach, and then I'm hoping that the wave come and swept us away. And that's my turning point. And um, so I then learned how to get out from the situations, get out from unhappiness, the drama and trauma. And that's the turning point that I decided that I would do something for myself. And now, since I am in the positions that I feel happy, I feel grateful, I feel like life is being really kind and generous. Uh, to me, I'm not only surviving, I'm only thriving. And therefore I decided, like, maybe this is the time for me to get back. So this is how my self-development journey, how is my self-development journey, and how do I, the reason why I become a coach. So that's it, little little introductions.
Wow, Madevi, I've never thought that you have been there in that point. You also have the lowest point in your life, and there is also a motivation for you to stand up and then continue your life journey. Before, because I know you already shining, amazing, powerful. I I'm sure that lots of people, lots of your students that thinks that you have never been there. It is, because to see you now, you are so amazing, powerful, and then by sharing this, this, I'm so lucky to have you here today, to grab you for this interview, and to know to have this sharing directly from you about your life journey, your lowest point, and the turning point, because this is very important. By knowing this, I believe that everyone else there can be sure that they also can to stand up again, because sometimes people will learn from other people experience, right? So I believe that this can be a very inspiring sharing to let them also believe that they can do that too, right? And yes, talking about the self development journey, myself, as you know, is also in this uh, journey. I also used to face that lowest point, that where at that times I also, the only one I have is the awareness that I have to stand up. I have to continue my life. I have to grab my opportunity and uh, to claim my power back. But it is not easy. That is why, as we know, that life is like we are sailing the ocean, right? Sometimes we face the big wave, small, and sometimes stillness. But when we face a big life challenge, we need another hands to help. And I'm sure that lots of friends out there also agree about this, that we cannot get up, stand up alone. We need another hand to help. And um, yeah, and knowing you and have this opportunity to introduce you to my audience is uh, a very good chance to also, maybe they are also in the chance to look for a life coach as well, because we need another hand to help us to stand up. So maybe you can share what you do, or what knowledge, what skill do you have to support, to help, to give your hand to this kind of people.
So let me start by saying that like when I decided to leave my marriage, I was you can imagine I'm Indonesians living in Hong Kong, and so I graduated from law school. And first of all, the Hong Kong system law is different than Indonesian, because Indonesian we adopt civil law. Hong Kong is actually common law, because that's part of the British Commonwealth at that time. So my degree is not useful because it's totally different law. And the second thing is I'm Indonesian, so it means, and I never been living in abroad before, so I always brought up and educated in Indonesia. And at that time, people only know Indonesia as a domestic worker in Hong Kong. Um, so by definitions, I think if we look into the standard at that time, we're talking about 25 years, 26 years ago, where not many
Mhm.
foreigners in Hong Kong, not many Asian at least in Hong Kong. Um, my chance to survive or to thrive is very small. But
Yeah.
then it's very, very small. But then I decided to go back to study. I go back to study. I take my master degree in human rights. I teach dancing in the process, so that I have enough money to support myself and the kids. I remember, like, at the weekend, I was just like really tired, and I just say to my kids, like, oh, what do you want for dinner? Do you want Pizza Hut, McDonald's, or KFC, or like, which shops do you want for dinner for? Because I just don't have energy to cook. And I took a lots. Like, I probably took about 10 years of self-development program, which is that I grabbed every single things, because I thought, like, first of all, I have to overcome my trauma, because in the marriage I was made small. I was made that I am the ugliest person in the world. I feel I am the ugliest person in the world. I feel I am the stupidest person in the world, like, not only ugly but stupid as well. um, so I actually have to construct my personality from a scratch. Um,
Mhm.
and to the fact that I get this job in one of the toppest institution in Hong Kong. Um, so it shows that it can be done. Uh, if you are committed enough to your life, that you decided that this is not going to my life going to be, and you're willing to change it, you're willing to put energy, you're willing to put effort, you're willing to learn and develop yourself, it can be done. So that's why one of the reason I want to give back is that, instead of like having this 10 years of explorations that I've undergone, so I thought maybe I can help people and just do shortcut, and
Yeah.
be able to deliver what they require, so that they can overcome. And in the process, actually, when I was in the process of my divorce, I have 4 friends. One friends that um, the strategize, like he will say to me, like, okay, so what's your next step? How do you see this? So one is strategize. The second thing is, I have a friend that a shoulder to cry on. I remember his name is Fabio, and I said to Fabio, like, Fabio, I thought being single is great, it sucks. And like, so then he gave me advice, Davy, da, 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 da. And then the third friends that I have, her name is Sarah. Sarah is like the feminist, like, go girl, you can do it, you can do it. And the four best friends that I have, her name is Helena. She's in Sweden, and she's a devil advocate. Like, if I say something, he will say, what about if going to be like this? So all the wrong things, right, that could go wrong. So I have 4 friends that I have during the process, and of course I went to counseling for 1.5 years to get back my confidence, stand in my power, and all of that. So I know I thought that I can actually condense this and be the person that people require during either their transitions, they're developing their career, they don't know what to do next. Because sometimes you just need a push from other people. You need someone to bounce idea, and someone to encourage you. And the thing is that I am combining my knowledge as a coach, professional life coach, and also energy work, because I've done different things. I've done access consciousness. I used to be certified facilitator. I've done intuitive development training by Alan Bridges. He's one of the person that I go to before during my divorce, and he always give me amazing reading. It means amazing that it's actually correct. And sometimes, like, I should listen. Like, but then And so I learned from him. I also learned this guide. This is about behavioral type of person, how we connect with each other. I learned singing bowl, and many other stuff. So I thought, like, with all these combinations, and tons of books that I read, like I was like, I love reading. With this knowledge that I have, I thought I can condense it, help people, and give whatever they require, whatever fit them. Like I exposed myself to timeline and all these things, and I thought it's
Oh, we
yeah, it can be probably someone will need this, that not only my internet is not stable, that's why it's cracking.
yeah. That's what I guess. Yeah, but Devi, this is very amazing, 10 years of your learning, your self-development, empowering yourself. Uh, and it showed that, yes, of course, by having this 10 years experience, 10 years learning, of course, you are very capable and do a shortcut. And it is like if in Indonesia, we will say that you are like a toserba palu gada. You have everything that you can just, when you have a client with this situation, you can have something that you just can pick it and put it on that will match to what they are required, right? Yeah, this is very amazing. Oh, you are freezing, but well, it's okay. I hope that you still can hear my voice. And yes, you also like, I mean, the universe has your back. You have four best friends in that situation, which is this is very amazing, and it showed us that, yeah, the creator, the universe is always has our back, right? And the another key that I get here is that convinces me is like there is nothing impossible if we have the commitment, if we have the belief that we can, right? So if we say to ourselves we can, we will be able to have it. So yeah, it's amazing, and I am speechless to know
Yeah,
that.
and yeah, and I just want to add to Alaika. I think universe have your back, but you have to have your back first, because you
Yeah.
cannot expect universe have your back if you don't,
Uh-huh.
uh, you know,
Uh-huh.
back.
You don't take action as
You don't
well.
take.
You
Yeah,
don't believe
yeah,
that we have. If
yes,
we not takes action for that to achieve that, because universe also will say, well, what can I give you? You seems like don't want to have it. So
exactly, exactly. It's like matching your energy. Like if you are, that's why we have these things about law of attractions, la la la, because in a sense that it just like universe match your energy. So if you put your attention to problem and you have more problem, if you um, if you put your attentions to, let's say, a solutions, how can I fix
yeah,
this, how can I improve this, and you will have lots of idea, inspirations how to change the situation.
yeah, by asking the question. Uh-huh. Yeah, and yes, like what we focus on, it will expand, right? So yeah, absolutely agree with that. And Mbak Devi, I believe that lots of my audience feeling very excited after listening to this conversation, that uh, they will believe that there is nothing impossible as far as we committed to achieve, to do the action, to achieve it, to keep our commitment. And if they want to reach you and to have your hand to support them, So how can they reach you, or what can you provide, or maybe you can say something about that.
So so basically, number one, as you pointed rightly, that number one, you have to have the willingness and the commitment. But sometimes during the process, you might have challenges. Sometimes something happen and you doubt yourself. You don't know how to go around it and things like that. So my what I do is, number one, I help you to look into your I'll help you to look into your aim, your objective, let's say, your target, and like help you to break it down so that it's something that you are, make sure that this is something that it's something that yours, it's not someone else tell you to do. Break it down, help you to break it down so that this is something that you can do, celebrate it with you, and also taking away all this, when you have doubt, when you have all this hiccup during the way, or maybe if you have pick up some bad energy that you feel that, oh my god, now I cannot do it and things like that, we will go through that, and I will also give you some tools that you are actually be able to be more confident, so that you will be able to not only to live in peace, purposely and prosperously, because that's what my aim is.
Wow, that's wonderful. Yeah. And audience, I'm sure that we are so excited to know this all. And of course, I have something to say, but then because I am so amazed and so happy, so excited with our conversation, I forgot what to ask you. I have a question. Mm, oh yeah, about the doubts. Sometimes when we have a willingness, and then this little voice is always work on trying on to hold us back, to not moving, to not do the action because of this little voice talks. So, for example, one of some audience maybe would like to reach you, to talk to you, to grab you to help, and then her or his little voice try to hold him back. No, 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 you don't have to reach Devi, blah, blah, blah. And the doubts as well. So what should they do? We face this a lot. We want to learn,
Yeah.
but then something happened. And procrastination, blah, blah, blah.
Yes. So I will suggest everyone's like listening to this that, of course, you don't need to reach out to me. You can find, I'm sure you can check different people, maybe
Yes.
which people, different people who has match energy than yours. Sometimes maybe it's not me, maybe some other people. But what you can do is that you can actually ask yourself and ask whether, like, okay, is this person, is Devi will be able to help me to achieve my target? Will her existence in my life will expand my life? And if you get yes, then you just have to trust your own awareness and contact me, and I'll give half an hour strategy session, so that you, for free, so that you can actually, for both of us, to see whether we match to work together. And then if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Then you can actually choose anyone else that you feel that maybe this is energetically more match yours. Now, doubt is always there, because then you probably think about, oh my god, I don't have time, I don't have money, blah 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 blah. But the thing is this: you have to think, what is your target, and how much do you actually really desire this to have change, and how much do you value if this change happening, right? Sometimes we like, and what if this is actually available for you? Because the thing is that you just need to take the first step. So that's what I just want to say to people who are thinking, oh, shall I get a coach? Shall I not? Just give it a try. Because
Yeah.
money, let's say, oh, I lose money, you can recover it. But then imagine if your life truly changed.
Yeah. Sometimes money also be the problem, right? And then when we ask that question, what we will get by paying this, and then it will be really help. Yeah. So, guys, you already heard that, but if you will give a free half an hour session for the consultation, so you can reach her. The detail you can find on the description in this video, so you can easily to write or text her later on, right? So but if is there anything else you want to add? I don't know how long have you. Oh, it's already 36 minutes. Is it true? Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, I know that time is very valuable, and Badevi is a very busy person. So, yeah, thank you so much, Badevi, for your times. We are again so grateful to have you here, and your self-development journey is more than amazing. And thank you for sharing that. It is very inspiring. And yeah, there is nothing impossible if we commit to achieve it, to take the action, right? And you are the example. Yeah.
Thank you,
So thank you again,
Alaika.
Badevi. Thank you
You,
so much for
everyone.
this. Yeah. So hope to see you soon, Badevi. Keep in touch. Bye bye. So yeah, well, guys, I think that is all for today. And if you are interested to reach Mbak Devi Sharif, you can directly text or email her with the detail in the description below. Okay, so thank you again for watching. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Bye.